Okay, so welcome everyone to the first episode in this series on the game Garden Story. This game I have played a little bit so far already. I haven't, but I haven't gotten out of like the early game. So let's begin now. With the storyline, in our beginning there was the Grove. Timeless, supernatural, and sentient. It is the foundation of our home and the source of our existence. A tree so large and overflowing with mana it spilled over, populating its foundation with our peoples. That time has ended, and the grove is now silent. Malevolent, oozing rot has seeped in, seeking to separate us from our greatest protector. Many heeded the rot's challenge, rallying the grove to a time of bravery and action, each guardian exploring a horizon of life's many possibilities. I stepped up to the community. For the first time, we truly grew. To most it was their first time fighting. The meek forged their spirits in combat. When the island grew weaker, their desperation and hubris spelled demise for all but two. The heroes of our world, forever lost, chasing the final horizon between our island. Sorry, beyond our island. You'll notice in this playthrough that I really can't read. Sorry about that. Let's carry on. The Grove, ever mourning, wants for a new guardian to lead them. In a new age of turmoil, fate focuses on Concord, the youngest of the Spring Hunt. A quiet gardener of few words and of few aspirations. Here he is, look how cute he is. He's so cute! One of the reasons I really wanted to play this game is because of how adorable this art style is. If you guys stick around and subscribe and get to know me a bit better, you'll come to find that I have a great passion for game design and pixel art and game art in general, actually. Even if the game is bad in gameplay, I'll still want to play it just because the graphics are good. And vice versa. I mean, you know, Minecraft isn't that great of a fucking game, much better now than it used to be, but I will still play that because the game loop is fantastic. Anyway, I was getting sidetracked. So inside here is a jar and a rucksack. Concord. And if I press A, I can equip this jar. I'm going to put it on slot 4. And press A again to close it. But in our bag, you can see that we have like a tool section, key section, faves and building, resources, do jars. The times I've played, I've only ever used these two. I've never progressed far enough to get to these two. But hopefully, I can bring you guys along for the ride, and we can see what all this does together. So let's tap some dew here, and we'll take it to the plant, I think. So, protected by the dew, it doesn't look nearly as wilted as before, yet it still refuses to grow. Well, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Plum. Concord, you're busy right now. I don't know whether to do voices. I'm not very good at voices, but you know, if the mood strikes me, I'll probably give him a good old accent. Anyway, come say hi to good old Plum. Evening, Concord. Looks like you've been working hard. You tore so much for that vine that refuses to grow. Oh jeez, have you been locked up here the whole time? Let me get that gate open for you. I'm really sorry about that. Nothing here works like it used to. Not since we lost Alia. My work here is good. Whoa, my work is good and honest, yet even with all the effort, it seems like the grove is slipping away. At least I can come back here for you. Sorry, for a breath of fresh air. I told you guys I can't read. You never asked me for anything. Sorry for getting here so late. Got caught up with some trouble in Bell Row. I'm gonna make it up to you though. I've got a gift for you. Granny Smith has just completed it, and it's ready for pickup in Hamlet. I know you don't usually travel outside kindergarten, so take this map. Don't worry, don't want you to get lost. Spring Hamlet is just southeast, right through the riverways. I labelled them on the map, but you have the pleasure of charting the rest of the grove. Yes, I do. So we just got the map, in which we can chart the grove's locations. Nice. Right, so this is the map. I'll open it up for you. It's a central location, but on the right you'll be able to see the events that have passed, and in the top you can see that there's like a time system. I think this time system works based on another another system in the game which is questing, and the time progresses as the quests get completed, if I am not mistaken. Also, if you hear any banging, I apologise, it's Diwali, and there's a lot of fireworks going on. Rana. So, this guy looks like the toad in the prologue, pre-story that we saw before. I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but he gets on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Rana. Whoa, Concord, getting bored of watering plants all day? Never too late to join the rest of us in the hamlet. If you ask me, we have enough greenlings already. I think we could do with a few more frogs in the grove. Do us all some good. To see you stepping outside of the kindergarten, finally in rebellious phase, are you? Don't worry, I won't tell Guardian Plum you're sneaking out. Might want to be careful though. I saw him around. Anyway, it's getting late and the rot's starting to pop up. You know how they get once the sun sets. Don't want to see a tiny gardener fighting rot with the bare hands. That'd be pathetic. Screw you, Rana. I will show you. So we need to go to the hamlet, which is down here, to retrieve the gift. I also, with this walkthrough, I have a passion for 100%ing games, especially games I really like, and I think this is going to be a game I like, so if we complete it and we don't get 100%, I'll probably revisit it to get the 100% achievements on Steam at least. Over here, Concord. Oh, pressed the wrong button, sorry. I hope you like it. I'm sure I will. I wonder what it could be. Let's get some more dew. Let's go see Granny Smith. Hello. Sweet little Concord, come to bless my little shop. Plum told me you've been visiting here. Paid me a pretty price to make this for you, actually. Everyone's talking a lot about the grove's condition, and we're all worried about you, to be honest. Ron has been talking about getting you out of the kindergarten. You're all alone there. These rot are spelling dangerous times, eh? I tend to could use the protection. Still, it's a lot for a Guardian Plum to be asking you to be... It's a lot for Guardian Plum to be equipping the youngest of the hamlet with a weapon. There have been a lot of mix-ups. Villagers have been moved around everywhere to accommodate the encroaching rot. Even now, it's hard for us to catch a break. Too much rot everywhere, right? If the vine refuses to produce more gleanings, you may very well remain the youngest of us. God damn, that's morbid, okay? You should come by more often. We barely see you, Concord. Tumshi could use a comforting friend. I have no idea who that is. Plus, a dedicated gardener like you will have a need for a spade later, just like Plum. And if you ever get tired of gardening, we have no shortage of other work to be done. Ain't that the truth? So now I've got a pick, and I can equip that pick and get a whacking. Put it on 1, close that, and off we go. Off we trot. So actually, that questing thing I told you about before, it's usually held on these, but it's not available just yet. Hopefully by the end of this episode. I'm sure Granny Smith had some choice words. They made me pay extra to make it for you. Even a harvesting tool like that, the pick carries... Even a harvesting tool like carries the connotation of battle now. I think it was some to know that a secluded great like you is readying themselves for combat. Let's head back to the kindergarten before it gets too late. We'll try out your new pick, just in case we run into something. Hiya, hiya, hiya. So, X and Z. X to roll, Z to attack, and then the arrows to move. It's pretty simple gameplay at the moment. It's a bit odd though, I've never really experienced controls like this. Alright, Concord, you have your pick, but I want you to use it now. It may be good for gathering, but I want you to be able to defend yourself. Please, Concord, squash these rot. I'll keep you from getting too hurt. Just show me what you've got, don't worry. So I have had a playthrough actually where I tried to let these guys kill me. Your health just goes down to, the health in the top left, just goes down to, ooh, will we see? Yeah, see, whenever you kill one of these guys, a little thing pops up to, sorry, a little like, yeah, this little, I don't know what it is actually, little rot blob pops out, and if there's another rot blob, it'll turn itself back into a rot. Anyway, last time I let them kill me, Plum didn't let that happen actually, he protected me pretty well. Nasty things, aren't they? On the moonlight, they grow more resistant to our forces. Greenlands may be born from sun, but rot prefer the cover of night. Watch your step. I don't want you to get stuck in their goop. Are you okay, Concord? Yeah, that was pretty fun actually. I enjoyed myself. You did really well. Proud of you. They say the pick was the first tool that Amulet villagers used to fight. Seems fitting for you, Gardener. This accent has changed like 5 times already. I'm just gonna keep going with that. I know you're not used to combat, but if you have any scuffs, you might want to pull out your jaw. It's a good idea to always be using dew. It's for much more than tending the kindergarten van. Just one drop is all you need to make at least some of your wounds disappear. Honor. Whoa, Plum is giving out weapons. I want one too. Gotta tell everyone. Plum is cool now. Greedy. It's not like that, Rana. Get out of here. You already have a pick. Concord. Let's get back to the kindergarten before we get sidetracked. You don't want more rot to pop up. He means Rana. Doesn't want Rana to keep popping up. At least I don't. Let's break some weeks because they'll come in handy later. So the gameplay loop is, I think, built around the questing system. I can't bash that. No. Okay. Also, I have no idea what this does. Concord needs a stronger tool. Okie doke. So a lot of the quests that they give are resource gathering quests, at least that's the only one I've seen so far. Resource gathering or like delivery quests, delivering an item to a different NPC. So having some resources at the start of the game can kind of make it a bit quicker for those quest lines. Plum, you know, I think you're doing great, Concord. I know you're still new to the groove, and the villagers may baby you a bit much, but I want you to know they all look up to you in a special way. Your new pick should be mostly used for gathering, but there will be times of danger. They may not always carry ill intent, but damage they do is real. Since Cain picked me as the Guardian, resisting them is all I've ever really known. With what little you know of the Guardians, how do you feel about them? I really have no idea, mate. Sorry. Ah, that's okay. Sorry, perhaps I asked too much of a Greenland so fresh. Barely ventured outside of the kindergarten, much less the amulet. Only had a glimpse of what the entire grove had to offer. Talked to Elderberry, we've decided to move you out of the kindergarten. You may have some concerns, but I think you need to be around us. The role here may have been sacred. The kindergarten van is no longer producing Greenlands. We're no longer needed here. That much I'm sure you've known, for a little while now at least. Explorer, pick up your things and meet me at the bend. It's our time you live in the rest of the hamlet, like the rest of the hamlet does. I'm sure you'll come to enjoy it. I mean to hit you, Plum, I'm sorry. Get some dew. And tomorrow we will move to our new house. So let's get some rest. Nighty night, Concord. And then we go to the bend. I can't remember if it's down or if it's west. I think it's west. Yeah, southwest, okay. So we go through here. Explore your new home. This tree, by the way, super creepy at night. Let's get some more resources. Hey Concord, thank you for coming. I know it's a big change of pace, but we tried our hardest to make this a new home for you. It's a nice upgrade from that shack in the kindergarten, at least, and a place like the Bend always has a nice slow do. Plum and I have a few more things to talk about. Rana, why don't you show them inside whilst we talk? You're with me? Yes, I am. Take your time, we have much to discuss. Rana. Meet you inside, yes you will, and you'll tell me all about my new house, I guess. Don't get too excited, this place was a total dump before we got it set up. But I'm sure it's still way fancier than that shack in the kindergarten. It's It's not a home without a pillow leaf to sleep on. When you're done for the day, you can come here to rest your tired eyes. Or, you know, do what I do and just sit and think about cool things all day. Fuji repaired this old well here for you to use. You're probably used to using one to keep the vine fresh, but you'll be using it on yourself after you get hurt, so make sure you have plenty on hand. If you collect any new clothes, you can change them out here for when you want to look your best. I will. We've got a box here for our village storage. Yeah, this is important as well, especially for doing multiple quests at the same time, I think. You can deposit your harvest into any of these boxes to save them for our town. You've got to keep your backpack nice and free from all resources. That's pretty much everything we're able to haul here. Take a look around, but don't get too comfy just yet. Let's go round up with those geezers before you doze off. I'm sure Elderberry had a few more words. They always have a few more words. And that they do. Let me just go deposit some stuff in here. So yeah, this is the village storage. You can, was it not D? Oh, it's Z, sorry. So you can deposit all kinds of stuff here. And as you see, I think wood is pretty much limited to 9999, and same with stone, but the other items are limited to 15 and these slots here, which I'm pretty sure you'll be able to expand further on down the road. But we shall see. Nothing. That was cool. Oh, did I get some money? Okay, money. Okay, so now we need to talk to Elderberry. Elderberry, feeling better about moving, Concord? A few more days and I know this place will feel like home for you. When we first made this place, it was just for our storage. Now our favourite Sprout is living here. I'd really like for you to be a more active part of the hamlet. Soon they'll need for you in the coming days. I'm having Rana take you around tomorrow. I think it's a nice introduction to what daily life is like and it'll be good for you. But for now, rest up in your new home. You look a tad bit wilted and I want you ready for the next day. Be careful for rot that might gather here. They've been catching villagers off guard at night. I shall do. Head to sleep. I don't want to sleep. Oh, this rock. If you play this game yourself, give this rock a bit of a whack, you'll be surprised. So late? It's the day, what do you mean? Okay, I come back out, is it? Okay, that's weird. I don't want peace, I want problems, always. And game is saved, and we wake up with 3 requests. Let's get a wacky whack tap tap. And Rana, morning, already up and at it, Concord? Yes, I am, Rana. Yes, I am. You're looking chipper. I hope your new home is holding up. It was pretty nasty before Fuji worked it all over. The truth is that the hamlet sorely needs all the help it can get, but now you're not cooped up in the kindergarten, so we can make use of you here. Lucky for you, today I've made some time to walk you through it all. If you're working in the hamlet, you'll want to keep your eye on this board here. The villagers have put up a few requests, and it's now your job to help out where you can. People always need a few more things done here and there. Blah blah blah, Rana help out, blah blah blah, Rana do something for once. It's fine if you ignore them, but if you want our village to grow, they'll need your help. But I want to make sure you make a good first impression, because you know, it'd make me look bad if you just lazed around all day. So no wiggling out your duties today. We're gonna hit all the requests, no matter how long it takes us. Cool. So let's see what we have here. Fetid roots have grown onto Bell Row. Cut them down before someone gets hurt. The bridge from the Spring Hamlet has deactivated. You can get that from the bend to reactivate it. Granny Smith has resharpened the guard's tools and is asking for glass shards from the beach. We need 4 in each forage box. So these 3 quests are always the same, I think. At least the playthroughs that I've had so far. They've always been the same, and they have a nice little tooltip on the map to tell you where to do each quest in case you get confused as to where to go during the day. And there's various towns as well, so it can get, I imagine, I've not gotten there yet, but I imagine it can get a bit confusing juggling all those requests at any one time, so it's nice to have a little, guidance in that regard. We'll meet that guy later, we don't need to speak to him now. Plus he's a bit brash. Bang. Thump. Whack. And D to pick. The first challenge. Rana. Oh, whoops, I forgot. The bridge to the hamlet is down. But I guess we were about to repair it anyway. It was on the request board after all. Most of the structures in the hamlet were made from special wood Granny Smith uses, but they're a bit finicky. Those glass nodes up there should control the bridge. I don't really know what the lights mean. I just keep hitting those glass nodes up there, it all works out in the end. You try whacking them a bit. I'm gonna go plan our day. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, it's this one, and then I go here, it's this one, and then I go here, and it's this one. Cool. So, as I mentioned before, I like to achievement hunt, and as a part of the achievements, I think you have to knock out 50 of these fellas. Oh, no, I messed up, I should have ran away. I keep forgetting that they pop out extra glue when they die. And... right. Oh, I just got to actually rot squasher, so that attests to the amount of playthroughs I've had so far. Oh nice, the bridge is up. Request done. Nothing like the smell of rivers in the morning. If you say so, Rana. If you say so. But sadly, we got things to do. Keep heading to Spring Hamlet. We should head to the docks. Let's keep heading to Spring Hamlet. We should head to the docks. Sorry, I can't read. I've done the achievement now, I don't need to bother with them. Unless there are more achievements about rot, I was not. Sorry, I was just looking at the achievements, my bad, I should have read that. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Goals updated on my map, help Rana with foraging, help Rot. I think we go down first. Yeah, we go down first. Yes, okay. So straight to the beach. Rana. Ah, the hamlet centre of trade. I've seen better days, but a lot still happens here. As for our next request, the hamlet needs glass. Jars often washing up on the shore here, and while they're too damaged to be holding dew, the glass is still very valuable, especially in Spring Hamlet. Once you've gathered all the glass, put them in these bins. Gotta put them in the labeled bins since they're since things kind of get lost in the village storage. Words. The English language. Maybe I'm dyslexic. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just with the head. I don't know why it's late. I don't know. I was never very illiterate, let's be honest. Okay. Job's a good one. Rana. This request's in the bag. We do good work together, Concord. Yeah, what? I do good work, Rana. You... whatever it is you do. There's some commotion in Bell Row, so let's head eastward. It's a bit of a walk, but I'm sure we can get there before sunfall. Don't want to stay out too late. The rot might hold. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna release these episodes unfiltered, unedited, because my editing skills are basically zero. But what that means is that I will have to cut the episodes at very odd parts, Like, for instance, in about 2 minutes I'll probably have to wrap up this episode. Hello, Maraschino. Like the cherries. Beat it, Ron. I'm busy with work. Not that Ron would know anything about that. Exactly. Not that you would understand. Oh, a little sour today. For the record, I was showing Concord around, and this is my solemn and sacred duty. Concord had headed to fight Rot in Bell Row. I bet you're so jealous. Ugh, just go already. Oh, can I stay with you, Maraschino? You seem so much better than Ron. If we're lucky, your dishonorable attitude won't rub off on Concord. I think after this discussion, guys, I'm going to have to cut the episode short. Someone's got to lighten up. The summer bar's not going anywhere. You know. I don't know what that is. Yes, guys, I'll cut the episode here because it is running a bit on, and I cannot talk. But in the next episode, we'll complete this day, and the next day, and then hopefully we'll be able to get onto some things that I haven't seen yet. So nice. So like and subscribe and all of that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.